Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And once again, I am so excited to bring you a 2021 Lemax release. I present the Horrid Haunted Hotel. Let's get into it. Okay, so the Horrid Haunted Hotel. This one is killer, and what a great time to come out, 2021. This is really cementing the whole spooky classic kind of feel thing for the Lemax. You know, they're really getting back into that really spooky detail that we all loved of those early years, and there were so many good releases this year that really followed that kind of older school feel in the sense of, you know, that real commitment to spookiness. Yeah, you're gonna find it this year, no question. So here we go, let's get right into it here. Obviously it was a 2021 release, and it was indeed a Michaels exclusive. So for those of us who have been waiting quite a while, please be patient, they're on the way. They will get there. Even mine took a while, but hey, once you get it, it's all worth the wait. Okay, dimensions. We have 11.73 inches high, 10.63 inches wide, and 9.65 inches deep. The thing is super tall and really oversized, really the perfect size, the perfect dimensions. And the reason I say that, and you'll see this when you get yours, the way that they, I don't know, did the base versus the height, like the width of the base, the depth of the base, and the height of the building itself, kind of has that hotel feel. I don't know, I guess you got to kind of see it in person to really understand what I'm talking about. But the size and the shape really feel like an honest hotel. That was another thing this year. There was a lot of realistic detail in the houses this year. I mean, what a year it's been for Lemax. This is just amazing. All right, product type is Sights and Sounds, and it is made of a poly resin. Power. We have our standard 4.5 volt adapter, and yes, it is included, and it draws about 350 milliamps. So again, your standard adapter will do the job, and as always, keep it off of those multi-purpose adapters where they have, like, you know, 3 different, you know, adapters hooked into one. Yeah, don't do that, you will burn it out. Okay, moving on. We have a all-in-one power switch, so it controls the volume as well as the power. I'll try to get that up on screen for you. And the price is $159.99. So if you're a Michaels shopper and you found a coupon, this could really come in handy here. I've seen a couple 20%, you know, come out, and a handful of the 40s. They're a little harder to come by, but they are out there. And if you can get them in play before, now this is key here, before the Lemax stuff goes on sale, then you can use them. It's very rare that you can get a Michaels coupon that includes sales items, so get it while you got it. That's what all I can recommend here for you. Okay, so with my coupon, it brought it down to $139.99. I don't have the coupon I used in front of me, but I imagine that was probably the 20% off coupon that I had at the time. One other thing I'd like to note is that this house is completely silent. When the sound is off, you don't hear anything from this house. When the things churn or they're going round on bottom, I mean, the mechanisms are silent, and I love that. You know, some of the older ones can get noisy. No, not here, not in 2021. And yeah, so those are kind of the initial details. So let's take a closer look now at the house itself. And I just want to tell you, we're about to take a deep dive into a beautiful journey. This house is unbelievable. I mean, they really went above and beyond, and there's some new cool things that we've never seen from Lemax before, at least that I'm, you know, aware of. So we're gonna start from the top and start working our way down. The first thing you're gonna notice here on top is like this Grim Reaper kind of figure. Hopefully it'll focus in for you here. So I want to note that that is a like accessory that comes with the house. So when you open up the compartment on your phone block there, it'll be in a little baggie, and he just kind of sits up there, which is cool because you can place him anywhere you want. But in my case, I put him right there dead center on the top because he's super, super cool and very spooky. All right, moving down, we're gonna start right here on the roof of the building. You're gonna notice a boatload of detail on this house. I mean, everywhere you look, there is something to be seen, whether it's the stonework, the roof work, or the windows, and the colors that they used really played well together. Really a great choice. So one of my favorite things, and pretty new for Lemax, I don't know if any other house has anything like this, the hourglass. You're gonna notice here that as the sand is running, yes, the sand really runs, and the time runs out, it will spin and start over. How cool is that? Not only does the sand really go with gravity, but it also rotates. That is just a killer idea and a beautiful, beautiful touch to this house. And if we're being completely honest, it was the thing that I saw and was like, oh my God, I have to have this. And then you ready for what took it home? The key. The key padlock. Look, first off, it interacts with the soundtrack because it talks about basically all the rooms have padlocks, and the key rotates. When I saw that the key rotated, okay, first of all, I was already psyched to get it when I saw the hourglass. I knew it was happening. But when I saw that the key moved, you can bet that I was willing to go to any length to make sure it made my basket. So this one is just beautiful from top to bottom. There is action everywhere you look. And what's cool is they both have colors. So the key you can see is lit up here. And then we got a cool like purple hue in the clock tower in the hourglass area here. So just very, very cool. All right, moving on. We have the center window here. And this is a really cool thing because similar to some other houses that use like the belt mechanism, it looks like all the guests are kind of going up the stairs over and over and over. And it's just killer because it's the centerpiece to the house and it doesn't let you down. There is a scene inside as well. Behind them, there's photos. You know, clearly they're going up the stairs in the hotel. And I do want to note that that flickering effect you're seeing is not actually the house. It's just the way the camera makes the light look there in the window. It's actually steady, and it's very, very cool. And by the way, just so, because you're gonna notice this when you get yours, it does kind of fade in and out a little bit, but the flickering, just to separate it, the flickering is not really happening. It's just kind of dimming in and out, and that's kind of what's causing that. So anyways, a really cool centerpiece. I love the size of it, and they kept really good with the scale. It doesn't look like funny or odd, like, you know, the sizing was a great choice. And of course, it's a spooky house, so you got to have some damage to the glass. So there that is right there. You can see at the bottom right corner. So really great idea for the centerpiece. Moving on, we have our check-in here in the left side window. Hopefully you can see that. Trying to focus it in for you. So really cool. It's like a scene in there, and it's where the guests would be checking in. You can see that someone has left their bags, getting ready for their stay. And there is some bags on the roof there. Not sure what's happening there, but I'm sure it has something to do with that creepy girl or doll. I think it's a girl. It could be a doll sitting there on the roof. Okay, moving on. There's, again, so much to see here. We could cover this one all day long, but let's keep it moving here. All right, so we have the entryway to the house. Really cool, almost a little Victorian. I really like it. It's some great colors. I like how there's like the purple that's hitting the door in the background that's really meant to light up some of the figures here in the front we're going to get to in a second. But really cool. I like it. And of course they have the bell cart, which was a beautiful, beautiful touch, and really sold the idea that, hey, this really is a hotel. So we also have a few other things here. I'll just kind of see if I can get them into focus for you. So there's just some great detail all the way around, and I'm trying to just hit the main points here because there is so much to see. And trust me, when you get this, you're gonna spend hours just looking at this thing from every angle possible. So we have the main sign here, which of course is the name of the hotel, the Horrid Haunted Hotel. We have some gravestones in the front, things like that. Now, for the Holy Grail, here it is. Look at the characters coming out. Here they come. Look at our guest getting ready for their stay. They're excited. Or turns out, nope, they're running away. It's a creepy hotel. I mean, what do you expect? You know, bad things are gonna happen, right? So there they are. They're gonna go round and round and round all night long. Here we have the concierge desk. Really good idea, makes perfect sense right here in front of the hotel. Would have been cool to see a light in there, but no problem at all. You won't miss it. It's perfect. So let's talk about the soundtrack. So I will dim the lights here in a bit as normal and let you listen to it and see it in the darkness. But I just wanted to note that the speaker in this one, I tend to talk a lot about the speakers in the different houses and my opinions on them. And again, they're just opinions. But the speaker in this one is solid. It's clear, the soundtrack is fantastic, it's loud, it's just really, this one was just, again, that Lemax magic, you know? But really guys, it's clear, it's a really cool soundtrack. This house is just awesome. I don't know how to explain it. You can hear the excitement in my voice. This 2021 stuff really, it's been full of smiles and scares around every corner. Lemax really went above and beyond this year. I'm just so excited. I highly recommend this piece. You know, if I can get another one, I will, but this was the very last one. I like to get duplicates of the ones that I really like, and this would definitely be one of those pieces. But with, you know, things going quickly, right? It's a popular year for Lemax here, 2021. So, you know, get them while you can. So that's my review. Thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to the Horrid Haunted Hotel. Once you've checked in, you won't be checking out. Oh, and don't worry, all of our rooms are padlocked. Hotel concierge, this is Gordon speaking.
Can you help me get out of here?
Of course. We can help you dispose of the unfortunate